Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this evening's Condo Review Board dated Monday, February 3rd, 2025. Pursuant to Chapter 107 of the Acts of 2022, this meeting of the Condo Review Board will be conducted via remote participation. We will post a audio recording, audio-video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of these proceedings as soon as possible following the meeting on the City of Somerville website and local cable access government channels. Morena, if you could please conduct a roll call vote to ensure we have a quorum and can call the meeting to order then.
Okay. Vice Chair Zasloff, Chair Zasloff,
Present.
Vice Chair Byrne, Vice Chair Byrne, Vice Chair Byrne is absent. Board Member Simeon,
Yes.
Board Member Solis.
Yes.
With 3 in attendance, we have a quorum.
Right. We will now call this evening's Condo Review Board to order. First item on this evening's agenda is some administrative work. We have 4 previous meeting minutes to approve. At this time, I will make a motion to open the floor for board discussion. If anyone has any corrections or edits they'd like to see made to any of the 4 months in front of us, March, May, June, and August of 2024.
I don't.
Okay. Board Member Simeon?
I don't.
Okay. Seeing there are no corrections or edits to be made to those meeting minutes, we'll now make a motion to close the floor for board discussion and make a motion to approve the meeting minutes for March 2024, May 2024, June 2024, and August 2024.
Okay, this is a vote to approve the meeting minutes for March, May, June, and August 2024. Chair Zasloff,
Yes.
Board Member Simeon,
Yes.
Board Member Solis.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Great. Thank you, everyone. Moving along through the agenda, we have new business this evening, and that's the applications for final or courtesy permits. With the first application in front of the board this evening is 12 Concord Avenue. Do we have the representative for 12 Concord Avenue, Attorney Vigorito, online?
Good evening, Attorney Ann Vigorito, 424 Broadway, Somerville, here on behalf of 12 Concord Avenue. As stated, this is for a final conversion permit for units 1 and 2 at 12 Concord Avenue. We were last before the board on September 25th of 2023. So the year has told. You also have a structural engineer's report and a master deed. So at this time, we would respectfully request the final conversion permits for units 1 and 2. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would now make a motion to open the floor for board discussion. If any board members have any questions for the applicant who's in front of us this evening seeking the final conversion permits for units 1 and 2 at 12 Concord Avenue?
No question.
No questions.
Thank you very much. For motion to close the floor for board discussion and motion to open the public commenting period in regards to the final permit in front of the board this evening. If anyone in the virtual audience would like to speak in favor or against 12 Concord Avenue units 1 and 2 and receiving their final permit, now would be the time to do so.
I don't see any hands.
All right. Motion to close the public commenting and reviewing the application with the 2 outstanding items now submitted. We have a completed application. The 2 outstanding items were the master deed and the engineer architect's report. With those 2 items in hand, we close this application out, and I will now make a motion for the board to vote on the final permit for 12 Concord Avenue, units 1 and 2.
Okay, this is a vote for final permits for units 1 and 2 at 12 Concord Avenue. Chair Zasloff,
Yes.
Board Member Simeon,
Yes.
Board Member Solis.
Yes.
The motion passes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. Moving along, the next application in front of the board for a final permit is the application of 7-9 Lewisburg Place, Garrett Enos, and they're seeking a final conversion permit for Unit 7 and Unit 9 located at 7-9 Lewisburg Place.
Hi, good evening. Garrett Innes here. Yeah, we're seeking a final conversion permit for 7-9 Lewisburg Place. We've given all the required documents. This property was formerly owner occupied and was vacant at closing. We provided the affidavit attesting to the former owner occupancy and the owner occupancy tax exemption as well.
All right, thank you very much. This time I will make a motion to open the floor for board discussion. If any board members have any questions for the applicant?
No question.
All right,
I'm all set.
okay, no questions. Motion to close the floor for board discussion and motion to open the floor for public comments. If anyone in the virtual audience would like to speak in favor or against the final conversion permits for units 7 and 9 located at 7-9 Lewisburg Place.
I don't see any hands.
Okay. Public commenting is now closed. In reviewing the application, we have all of the outstanding items to close out this application. In reviewing, we have the master deed and engineer's report, which closes up all the outstanding items, and I am now comfortable making a motion for the board to vote on the final conversion permit for units 7 and 9 located at 7-9 Lewisburg Place.
Okay, this is a vote for final conversion permits for units 7 and 9 at 7-9 Lewisburg Place. Chair Zasloff,
Yes.
Board Member Simeon,
Yes.
Board Member Solis.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you. All right. So we move through this evening's agenda. We are now onto the preliminary condo conversion permits, and the only application in front of the board this evening is the application seeking a preliminary non-rental conversion permit for unit 1 and 2 and a courtesy permit for unit 3 located at 36 Springfield Street.
Yes, hello. This is Michael LaRosa, attorney for Properties by JD LLC, owner of 36 Springfield.
Hello. Can
Hi.
you just review the application and what you've submitted so far?
Yes, so we're applying for, it's twofold. We're applying for 2 non-rental conversion permits for units 1 and 2. They were, the property was purchased about 1.5 years ago. It was owner occupied for decades. One of the previous owners passed away a couple of years ago. The husband and wife in the other unit were the daughter and son-in-law of the woman who passed away. They decided to sell to the current owner. We submitted affidavits from both husband and wife confirming all of that information. A death certificate or obituary, I can't remember, for one of the prior owners who passed away. And we're also seeking, so we're seeking those with an exemption for the 1 year waiting because it was owner occupied. And then we're also seeking a courtesy permit for a new 3rd unit that's being added under a building permit.
Okay. Thank you very much. I will now make a motion to open the floor for discussion amongst the board. Any questions for the applicant this evening?
What I understand, you said this is a 2 non rental, right? That's correct?
Two
And-
non-rental, yes.
then-
Non-rental, and it's about 1.5 year. Non-rental went for 1.5 year, right?
The current owners owned it for about a year and a half. I think it was, double check. August of 2023, I want to say, when they purchased it.
Hmm.
Prior to that, it was owner occupied for decades.
Okay. Owner occupied, yeah.
Owner, yeah.
Mhm.
And the owner occupied unit was unit 3, correct?
No, so the owner occupied units were units 1 and 2, which is the non-rental permits we're seeking. Unit 3 is the new unit for which we're listed for a
Okay,
purchase
yes.
permit.
Oh, unit 3 is a new one.
It's an
3
addition.
is going to be a brand new one, yeah.
Mhm. All right, no more question.
Okay. Board Member Solis, any questions from you?
I think I understand. So it was their parents owned it, and when they passed away, they bought it. Is that what you're saying?
It's sort of. So Ethel May Abbott was the resident of Unit 1. She had lived in it either since the 40s or all of her life. And then the occupants of Unit 2 were Kenneth and Gertrude Ward. Gertrude was Ethel's daughter. And they had lived in it from 1993 until the time of sale in 2023. They took it over. I don't know that they bought it from her, but they took it over and she had like a life estate.
Got you. And I'm sorry if I am. Yeah, I'm sorry if you're already answering this, but so Gertrude, her and her partner, did they like waive their rights, or it's just they didn't buy it? You're saying someone new came in and bought it?
No, so Ethel was the owner of Unit 1, the elderly woman who passed away. Gertrude
Yes.
was Ethel's daughter, who owned it
Oh,
with
okay.
her and resided in Unit 2. And then her husband, Kenneth Ward, well, obviously lived with her.
And they sold it to the new folks who are applying for
And
the
no,
permit.
yes, Kenneth and Gertrude, after Ethel passed away, owned it outright and sold it to the
Gotcha.
current owner.
Okay. Apologize. Totally understand. I do not have any other questions. Thank
No,
you
no
for that.
apologies necessary. It's kind of, it's a little confusing to do.
Yeah, my brain is better earlier in the day in coffee, so I just needed to wrap my mind around it. But yeah, all set on my end. Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Thanks, Board Member Solis. Close the floor for further discussion and motion to open the public commenting period. If anyone in the virtual audience would like to speak in favor or against the application of 36 Springfield Streets, Units 1 and Unit 2, Unit 3, soon to be Unit 3.
I don't see any hands.
All right, public commenting is now closed. In reviewing the current application and what's been submitted up to this point, we do have the certificate of good standing. We have a paid final water bill, both dated January 22nd of this year. We have a quitclaim deed, and we have a check in the amount of $1,200 to cover units 1 and 2. At this time, we are still awaiting a master deed and engineer architect's report. So with that said, I'm comfortable making a motion for the board to vote on a conditional preliminary non-rental conversion permit for units 1 and unit 2, and a courtesy permit for unit 3.
Okay, this is a vote for preliminary non-rental conversion permits for units 1 and 2 and a courtesy permit for unit 3 at 36 Springfield Street. Chair Zasloff,
Yes.
Board Member Simeon,
Yes.
Board Member Solis,
Yes.
the motion passes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
You as well.
And on that note, that brings us to the end of this evening's agenda. Make a motion to adjourn if we can get a second.
I second that.
Yes.
Meeting is adjourned. That concludes this evening's condo review board. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah.
Happy New
Happy
Year,
New Year.
Alex.
Thank you, folks. Have a
See
good night.
everyone in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.